Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Precision Acura of Princeton to check out this brand new 2024 Acura TLX A-Spec with the super handling all-wheel drive. The color here is Apex Blue Pearl with a black and orchid two-tone leather interior. Looks gorgeous, but we're going to check out this TLX A-Spec today, see if this is that mid-size sports sedan you should buy. So let's dig in. Front end of the TLX A-Spec, the Apex Blue, beautiful color, really pops in the sun. LED lighting all the way around, including your fog lamps up front. Large gloss black grille with the Acura badge in the middle, but we do have flat black on the lower part of the grille and flat black plastic in and around your fog lamp area. So I think that's a good deal with functional side air curtains. As we come on in though, you can see how beautiful this Apex Blue Pearl paint is. There's a look at your headlight housing, looking good with your daytime running lamp and your turn signal right there. As we swing around to our wheel and tire setup, we're looking at a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, graphite in color. We have the Acura badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. Now these 19-inch wheels are wrapped in Michelin Primacy all-season tires, 255 on the width, a 40 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive, pulling on out. Just a beautiful looking blue on this TLX. It's a big mid-size four-door sedan. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. But I do like the fact we don't have any chrome sticking out anywhere. Then we come up closer, we have the A-Spec right there on your front fender. Gloss black side view mirror with a little blue underneath, LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we have a color matched roof with shark fin antenna and a standard sunroof. All right, the rear end of this TLX A-Spec, we do have that gloss black deck lid spoiler coming off the top of the trunk area, looking good. LED lighting all the way around on the back, Acura badge in the middle, A-Spec there on the left, and then your super handling all-wheel drive badge along with TLX on the right side of the trunk. Down below, we do have gloss black down around the license plate area with a functional dual exhaust, a good looking back end on this TLX. We are under the hood of this 24 TLX A-Spec, and what are we looking at for a power plant? Well, we have Acura's 2-liter direct injection VTEC turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. 272 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 21 in the city, 29 on the highway, 24 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 91, so you'll need to use premium unleaded fuel. Before we get into the interior of this TLX A-Spec, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. MSRP base for the 24 TLX A-Spec is 50 grand even. We then add in $600 for the Apex Blue Pearl paint, and then an extra $1,195 for destination and delivery from Acura's Marysville, Ohio assembly plant. We have a total MSRP from the factory of $51,795. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on in. We got black soft touch up top. Then we have this silver and gray trim. Nice texture to it as well, in and around your brushed aluminum door handle, 2 memory seat settings. Then we have the orchid leather with the cross stitch, nice and soft on your armrest, flat black up on the switchgear, a nice large door pocket here, and then we do have the release for the trunk right here, and then your speakers for your sound system. Coming into our footbox, look at that action, that's a proper footbox. Aluminum finish on the dead pedal brake and accelerator. The all-season, the carpeted mats are in the vehicle at this time. The A-Spec aluminum door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle, looking good. Seating wise, we're going to have power seats with lumbar for the driver and the front passenger. Then we're looking at orchid leather, which looks beautiful. And then we have the black piping and black cross stitch, perforated, nice soft headrest. And then we have the microfiber suede black inserts that really make this thing pop. So really well done interior. Passenger door panel, same action as the driver's, except there are no memory seat settings. And we do have that ELS Studio upgraded sound system right there with that speaker. Now we have the soft touch up here with the stitching. Then we have some brushed aluminum that goes right into your heat and air vent. Again, more black with the stitching. Looks really nice. Down below, nice large glove box. Infotainment screen here on the TLX. We have about a, looks like about a 12-inch. They don't tell you on the window sticker. The Acura is like the only ones that don't tell you the size of the infotainment screen on the window sticker, but it looks to be about a 12-inch low profile, so you have no problem seeing out of the vehicle, which I like. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, dual panel action, but it is not a touch screen. You have to come down here to your center arm console right here and use the trackpad, as you can see, as I'm moving my fingers around. So we'll go to the home button, and now we can come up where we have our navigation, Bluetooth our phone, Sirius XM, regular radio. Down further, you have your CarPlay and Android Auto apps, system updates right there. So they got you all set as far as this stuff goes. And then you can swipe it, and you can hear it swoosh. I think that sounds so cool. So now you can, there's your Bluetooth, USB, AM, there's your built-in Alexa Acura link to hook this up to the vehicle, your ambient lighting right there. You can go on your ambient lighting and you can change your brightness, or you can change your ambient lighting theme. Dynamic mode, comfort mode, normal mode, whatever you want to put it in. And so I think we'll just keep it in dynamic mode for our ambient lighting. And you also have Sport, Auto, Suzuka, Brand Premium. There's a ton of themes, Route 66 theme. So plenty of ambient lighting themes as we keep going down the list. Look at that. Wall Street. Look at that action. You want to be a tycoon? We'll go with Wall Street. There's Atlantic Road. We'll go Wall Street action on the ambient lighting. How about that? That's some sick stuff right there. So they got a lot of nice stuff in this infotainment system. And now we can get back up to our navigation map, and we're back to the beginning. We can go to reverse. There you have it. Nice clear backup camera with trajectory, and you can go ahead and change the view if you would like. So that's easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. Nice system. Here's your four-way hazards right up there so you can't miss them. Dual climate. Then we have 3-stage ventilated seats, 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and you can hook them into your climate system so the heated seats will go off or the ventilated seats will go off depending on what the temperature is like outside. So nicely done. There's your drive modes. We'll check those out when we look at the dash. Engine auto, stop, start, on, off, auto vehicle hold. Here's the push buttons to go through this 10-speed automatic. That's your airbag light right there, in case you were wondering what that is. Not a dead switch. Here's the trackpad I was using to control your infotainment system. Volume knob, push it down to turn it off. Down further, a nice wrist rest that you can put your wrist on while you use the trackpad. Here's your wireless charging right here. 2 cup holders. And then our Acura key fob. There we go. Lock, unlock, pop the trunk, panic button, Acura badge on the back. Nice key fob from Acura. And then we have this orchid armrest, nice and soft with your black stitching. Really nice color combo. And you open that up, and look at that. You get a 12-volt USB-C, USB-A. TLX steering wheel, nice perforated leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches, Acura badge on the horn button, some chrome accents to lift the wheel up, flat bottom, plenty of room to get in and get out. A-Spec down below, looking good. Flat black on your switch gear, where you're going to have your volume, you're going to have your menu, voice commands. On the right side, cruise, as well as safety suite controls, looking good. Here are the paddles to manually go up and down this 10-speed auto. On the left stalk, you have your headlight controls and your fog lamp controls. And then on the right, your windshield wiper controls. Down here on the left, you can brighten dim the dash. That is your safety suite right there. You see what's going on there. And then we have our traction control off, parking sensors. That's your electric parking brake right there. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So they got you covered there. And then we have our beautiful digital dash. Really like the clarity of this display. Now we go to our drive modes, and here we go. Comfort, normal, and sport. And individual. There you have it. I'm going to show it to you now over here on the infotainment screen. So here is, start up here, comfort, normal, sport, and you see down there it says individual, press button and hold. And boom, there you go. Now you're an individual and you can go ahead and do that yourself. So really easy to use, and I like the display. It's very nice. And then of course you have additional information you can go through as you move on down, and the scroll button on the wheel. So nicely done. Overhead console, place for your shades. You want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door. This button right here, this says door. You press it in, and with the green light on, and it stays that way. Open the door, lighting comes on. Close the door, the lighting will dim out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Acura link to hook up the vehicle to your phone. Now our standard sunroof, the shade, you just move it on back, and then you push the switch, open it goes, wind buffeter comes up, roof goes all the way back, and then you push it once, it closes all the way up. Of course, if you push it, you got a tilt function, and then you bring that shade back with your hand, sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. And our rear view mirror, frameless with HomeLink auto dim. Getting in the back seat of the TLX, take a look at that back door panel. Looks good. Again, the same leather with the orchid, nice and soft. The nice ELS studio speaker, looking good. Now we'll jump on in. There we go. Easy to get into. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. 5'11". Orchid leather. Then we go plastic. Then we have a seat pocket behind both front seats. And then here in the back, 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs. Door panel over here on the other side, same. And then the back seats, same orchid with the piping, with your microfiber suede inserts. Nice and comfortable, looking beautiful. Armrest, super soft. Placed for your phone, 2 cup holders. So they got you covered. In the back of this TLX A-Spec, you can pop it from your key fob or from the door panel on the driver's side, or you come to the back. And over here by your taillight assembly, there's a like button right there. You just hit it and up it goes. No problem. 13.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this TLX. Move on in, pretty deep as well. Underneath here, we do have some extra storage, but if you lift this up, as you can see, there is no spare in the back of this TLX. That's a bummer. Now, if you need more room, you can drop the rear seats by pulling these levers like that. Then you can move around to each side door, and you can put the seats down. It's a 60-40 split. So if you don't have anybody in the back and you need some extra room, you got plenty of it. Nicely done by Acura. Acura window sticker, we'll zoom on in. TLX, A-Spec, standard equipment. One option, that's the Apex Blue Pearl paint. Total vehicle MSRP. Fuel economy estimates. Safety ratings, made in the United States. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're in this 24 TLX A-Spec, and we got it in normal, just trying to get a feel for the vehicle. Plenty of visibility out the windshield, side view mirrors, side glass, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this TLX A-Spec. And you know, it feels very roomy, a very large passenger cabin, I would say. It feels a bit wider in here than I was expecting it to feel, but at the same time, very light on its feet, very nimble when you turn. So we have a nice open and airy luxurious, I would say, cabin here on the A-Spec, but we still get that nice light on its feet, sporty feel to the steering that you would expect from Acura. So that's a good deal. All right, so now we're going to take this out on the highway, give you an idea what it's like, but first we're going to hit this off ramp and see what this handling does. Taking it really nicely, a little bit on the brakes. Tires obviously are all-season Michelin's. Gonna let it down a little bit, not as sticky as you would see maybe in a Pilot 4 all-season. Probably would have been a great choice, the Pilot 4 all-seasons. And now down the road we go. We're up to highway speed. You get a little bit of wind noise. So it's not a dead silent cabin, but it's not really noisy either. So it's kind of middle of the road, I would say, as far as that stuff goes. Overtaking speed, no problem. It just drops down, off you go. We're still in sport right now, so it's going to drop down quicker as those shift points have been sharpened up. Brakes feel really good. Take the other ramp. We're ramping it up in the TLX today like big dogs. Here we go. Still holds the line really well, even with the all-season tires. Holding the gear perfectly. So now when I want to accelerate out, off she goes. Down the road we go. Piece of cake, no problem at all. So again, another great handling Acura vehicle. Obviously, they mean it when they say super handling all-wheel drive in the commercials, because they just handle great. It's a great feel to the steering wheel. I get the feedback I want from the steering wheel. Let me know what the wheels are doing so I don't drive this thing into a hedge. I got a good amount of tech in here. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, the nav, heated ventilated seats, right? Wireless charging, USB-A, USB-C connectivity up front and in the back for my rear seat passengers. So I got just about everything I want in this TLX Type S. Whoops, A-Spec. I'd love to get my hands on a TLX Type S. We'll be keeping our eye out for one of those babies. But if you don't want to spend that kind of money, Type S money, this A-Spec gives you a little bit of both. It gives you the luxury, the comfort feel, but then when you want to have fun with it, it can be a real hooligan if you know what you're doing. We're going to come down here, check out our brakes. Just want to make sure nobody is behind me. Okay, nobody's behind me. Car stops in a straight line, no problem. Take off. And down the road we go. So let me know what you think. TLX, are you going to go A-Spec? You going to wait and pay more for the Type S? Or are you going somewhere else with your hard-earned money? Put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Precision Acura of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 24 Acura TLX A-Spec in Apex Blue Pearl for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.